Hi, it's Mindy from Mike and Mindy in the Morning, and it's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And every year we love having Tepas Breast Center in Melbourne to be part of our sponsor for the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk, which is coming up on October 24th. And we have Dr. Imami here who's going to tell us about Tepas Breast Center. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Mindy. Listen, thank you for inviting me.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for being our sponsor.
Absolutely. We've been doing this now for 3 years, and
Yeah.
And we are so excited to be able to support the walk.
And what I'm amazed at is that, before we started this video, you were actually going through some of the wonderful things that you have at Tepas. Tell everybody about it.
Absolutely. So TPAS I've been here in town for about 15 years. We started TPAS about 10 years ago, and the breast center about 8 years ago. So
Wow.
it's dedicated to caring for women with breast cancer or that are high risk for breast cancer. And there's a couple things that we pride ourselves on. The first of all is that we're a multidisciplinary team. So you come in with breast cancer or some concern or a lump or a bump, and we will get our team together. If you're diagnosed with cancer, we'll coordinate it with the radiation doctors, the medicine doctors, with the plastic surgeons, with a physical therapist, and we'll bring them all together before we do anything. I know people are always anxious to listen. I
Yes.
just got diagnosed. I got a lump. It's cancer. It's bad news. Doc, get it out of me today.
And I like that you guys don't do that. You want a comprehensive plan from before, middle, and after.
Absolutely. And we allay their fears. We go, listen, we'll take care of it. It's been there for a while. We're not going to delay things. We'll move things right along. We typically get you to surgery within about 3 weeks.
And you're right. Getting diagnosed, of course, the woman is shocked and just wants it out. But there's a long term that you have to think about.
Absolutely. And they have so many options. Do I get a mastectomy? Do I get a double mastectomy? Do I do a lumpectomy? Do I want radiation? Do I need chemo before? Do I get chemo after?
Right.
So we need to answer all those questions as best we can before we just remove it.
Yeah, exactly. And when I was going through the list, it's amazing on what you have. Especially, I didn't realize that you're the only one that has the 3D color mammogram to get them done.
Right. We're the only people for only facility for several counties that has 3D color mammography for breast cancer patients. So this is a study that's only available to women that have either newly diagnosed or they've had cancer in the past, to pick up little spots as small as a grain of sand.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then talking about the American Cancer Society, since we're going to be doing the walk, you've been working with them, and I didn't realize you guys have the program right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been working with the American Cancer Society for years, and we're an official resource closet for them, a resource center for them. So anyone that's diagnosed with cancer, not only breast cancer, but any type of cancer, they can come to our location. One of our volunteers will get them, if they need a wig, if they need a bra, a prosthesis, a scarf, we will support them in any fashion that we can, that the American Cancer Society does, and those services are free to them.
Oh, and the shower shirt. Tell us
shower
about
shirt.
Yeah, tell me about that.
So the shower shirt, it's actually now an international product.
Yeah.
And that was started here by Lisa Kreitz. Mm-hmm. Lisa Kreitz is a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
She's a breast cancer survivor. We sort of helped her with that, launching that whole product. So women that are diagnosed that need surgery and they can't get their drains wet, anything along those lines, Lisa came up with a shirt. It's sort of a waterproof shirt, like a windbreaker. You put it on, and at least you can get your hair. And I mean, you can, even though you have the drains in place, at least you can feel good, get your hair done, and get showered.
And speaking of hair done, not only do you talk about the comprehensive plan, but the holistic part of it.
We're all about that. I mean, breast cancer is traumatic enough in and of itself, but it really attacks women. I mean, their femininity. I mean, you're operating on their breast.
Yeah.
It never looks the same. Maybe it doesn't feel the same. If they get chemo, their hair falls out, and hair is very important, obviously, to a lady's persona.
Yes.
Their nails start cracking. Everything. It attacks all aspects of how they look and feel. So we have Botox, and we have laser facials, and we can take care of varicose veins, and we can do a little hair removal, and then we even have hair transplants. So,
wow.
So if they're having their eyebrows are thinned out too much, we can even put those back in. So we want them to feel good all the way around.
And that's what
not
I
only
love
medically.
Oh, it's so great. And it's such a great comprehensive plan. And if people wanted to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
Just call us, 321-733-1901. And we could either see you the same day, usually the next day, just get all your records together, or call us we'll take it from there.
And it's great because you sound so great. You put me at ease. So I'm sure your patients feel the same way.
Well, they certainly do, and our waiting room is very tranquil. I mean, we don't want them to feel like they're coming to a doctor's office.
Love it.
I mean,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
stressed out the way it is. Just
Exactly.
come in, relax. Trust us, we'll take care of you.
Great. We'll have the website information right here on the video. Oh, and the walk, which I'm so glad you guys are going to be doing it. It's going to be at Space Coast Stadium, October 24th.
Yes.
You want as many people there as possible, and it's going to kick off at 9 a.m., but we want everyone there at 7, because when the festivities start and everyone wears pink, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah. It'll be a great time.
And it'll be the biggest walk in Brevard County. So thank you so much for being one of our sponsors.
Absolutely, Mindy.
Thank
you so
again.
much.
Thank you.
All right.